What's up, everyone? Thanks so much for watching. I'm Library Jesus, and today I'm bringing you a very special new series. It is the first ever Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsulocke. So the game I'll be playing is Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters GB, a Japanese-only game released for Game Boy Color. Here's my copy right here, as well as a guidebook to go along with it. And yeah, so the game is completely in Japanese, but I'll be translating it as we go. The first time I played this game was years ago, before I had ever started learning Japanese, and it was still pretty easy to play through without even knowing any of it. But I never beat it. I just got maybe like halfway through. But now knowing more Japanese, it's a lot more fun to play through. You get more of the story. It's easier. Not as many chances of getting stuck, because I'm pretty sure that's why I had stopped before, is because I was just going around talking to every NPC and had no clue what I was supposed to do. But I also decided to add a Nuzlocke rule specifically because there's kind of already one Nuzlocke rule in the game already. If you lose any of your capsule monsters in a battle, they're gone forever, completely vanished. There's actually no way to get it back. So of course when I'd play before, I would save before any like boss battles, stuff like that. And if I lost, then it would just start over from the beginning. Everything's Gucci. I get to keep my monsters. But for this playthrough, we're not going to do that. If we lose them on, we're not going to use them. I think it'll make it more fun, interesting, and more challenging. Also, I do have one rule for there's not really encounters for monsters, but I have a rule concerning the way we obtain them, but I'll get to that whenever we actually, get to that point in the game. I'm going to be recording the series in 30-minute episodes, but today, since it's the beginning, I was going to go ahead and record 2 episodes back to back. So at about 30 minutes in, I'm going to go ahead and cut and just wait a very, very short break, maybe like a minute or two, and then just go ahead and start back with the next episode. So if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we'll play through the intro here so you guys can kind of get an idea of the game's story. Plus the intro music's pretty cool, actually. Alright, so we got the Millennium Ring here. I found it. And this is Kaiba talking. To fulfill my dreams of having the perfect body. Kind of a weird translation, but I think he's just referring to, like, going back to normal after Yugi had completely, mind wiped him, essentially. I will get it. And he's referring to the Millennium Puzzle. For some reason in this game, like, Kaiba just really wants Yugi's Millennium Puzzle. In the show, he never really cared too much about it, but he's adamant about getting it in this game. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. Story mode. Start from beginning. Alright, the Trial of Death T. Kaiba was defeated by Yugi and friends. If you guys are familiar with the manga, you know exactly what's going on here. Alright, his heart was broken. He wished to recover. So to Yugi and his friends, he sent them one invitation. Alright, and here's where the story begins. Ha ha ha. Welcome everyone to the Kaiba amusement park. Kaiba is waiting inside, this way. Alright, everyone, let's go. Alright, yeah, Joey's saying he has a bad feeling, and he's wondering what Kaiba's hiding. Tay's like, no way, everything's okay. Let's just go. Let's go, Bakura. Okay, but for some reason I have a bad feeling. Oh well, I guess I'll go too. Welcome, Yugi. Kaiba, I'm glad you see me you're okay. What are you happy about? He's talking about he was pretending. Oh, he actually thought they were friends, but he was just pretending. What? Mind doll. Alright, so they call him Mind Doll, but obviously I guess it's standing for like Mind Doll, but they just kind of shorten it to one word. Ooh, everyone got taken out. Everyone! Oh, here comes Yami Yugi. Kaiba, what are you doing? What did you do to them? Oh, you sealed their hearts in 5 dolls. If you want to save them, you have to take on the Duel Tower in the Monster World Tournament. Each floor is protected by a Dark Master, and if you defeat them, you will receive 1 doll. But if you are defeated, then he gets the Millennium Puzzle. So yeah, that's kind of Kaiba's big scheme with this. Okay, I'll accept your game. Alright, well I'm waiting for you on the top floor. I'll absolutely take back everyone's hearts. Alright. So, shall I explain the tournament rules? I probably don't need to go through the explanation, because I'm already kind of familiar with it. Like, oh, you don't want to listen to the rules? You're pretty confident. Alright, well here's your 5 star chips. Alright, talk to the receptionist. Welcome to the Duel Tower, the Monster World Tournament. Or thank you for participating in the Monster World Tournament. Are you familiar with the rules? Other challengers you can battle to receive star chips. You can use those star chips to buy the monster capsules with the machine. Alright, well good luck. Ask me if you need anything. Alright, so here's where we get our encounters. But it's really you just use 1 star chip to get 1 capsule from the machine. And on each floor, I think there's like 30 to 40 different capsules you can get. So my idea was, and I've tested it out and it kind of works pretty well, but we're just going to use 2 star chips to get 2 monsters on each of the floors. And I believe there's 5 different floors. So that would mean we have a total of 10 monsters total. They do have different rarities, like I think on this first floor there are 14 of the lower tier, 10 of the middle tier, and then 12 of the upper tier. Let's see. We got Dinosaur Wing. I think that might actually be one of the middle tier. It might even be one of the higher tiers. That's not a bad one. We'll go ahead and get the next one, and then we can actually look at the stats. And I'll tell you guys a little bit more about the stats. Alright, insert 1 star chip. And we got Toppo. I believe Toppo, yeah, that's one that Yugi himself used in the manga where they actually play Capsule Monsters. Alright, so let's look at our monsters right here. Let's do Toppo first. Alright, so yeah, you can see we have, as far as stats go, level, HP, attack, defense, speed. It shows how many experience points we need to the next level, which is 100. And our type is, let's see, Sangaku. I believe that makes, I think that's Plains type. Probably should have checked that before. Alright, but yeah, as you can see, I put the way the types work up in the layout right there. So we have Plains, Wasteland, Mountain, Ocean, Forest, Dark, and Light. So you can see I kind of have like the circle going where Plains is good against Wasteland, Wasteland is good against Mountain, and so on. Dark appears to be good against everything, except for Light. Light is only good against Dark, and Light is neutral with any of the other elements. Alright, so let's take a look at Dinosaur Wing. Alright, so he's Wasteland type. His attack is Wing Thunder. Also in the stats you can see their range when they're actually on the field. And yeah, all the monsters have different ranges, and that really affects like the way the battle ends up going when you strategize where to go, because your monsters can actually team up with each other. There's actually a lot going on with the battles. They seem kind of straightforward at first, but there's a lot of strategy involved. And it's really good that we got 2 different types. Whenever I had originally tried to play through with this, just to see if the Nuzlocke would work, I got 2 forest types, and we still worked with it, but whenever we got on fields where there was no forest, it was just kind of annoying not getting that bonus. Alright, so we're going to battle this guy over here. Said, Yuki-kun, huh? Today was the worst. Oh, he got completely floored by an elementary school student. But he thinks he'll be okay against Yugi, though. Okay, he thinks he'll be able to battle Yugi no problem. So let's battle. Okay, well, we're probably gonna end up winning. Alright, so here's what the battlefield looks like. You can go ahead and put in like a preset formation for all your monsters, but I mean the layout changes every time, so we kind of just want to place our monsters where we think they do best. Alright, there's no wasteland here. Plain should be good for him though. Alright, and here's the battle. Alright, so all he has so far is just this slime. Very easy to take out. So we're just going to go ahead and move. You can see the range there. Obviously he can attack, so we're just going to wait. Now, other than a field power bonus for attacking while standing on the field that your type is, there's also something, I'm just calling it the buddy bonus. But if you attack a monster and one of your other monsters is in range of that monster as well, then they'll basically power each other up, and that attack will do double. Now you can also do, you can stack buddy bonus on top of field power bonus, and that'll do a lot of damage. Alright, so here's what the typical attack is going to look like. Whenever we attack, it's going to show our accuracy. So as you can see here, it's 80%, which means we have to roll anything above 80 on the dice that we're about to roll. If we roll under that, or regardless if it's 90 to 99 on the dice roll, then it's considered a miss and no damage is done. Alright, 0-1. Okay, good time to mention also, if you get a 0-1 to 0-9, that is considered a critical, and if you get double zeros, it's basically a super critical. The screen flashes, it's really cool, and it ends up doing a ton of damage. So this one might actually one-shot him. Okay, maybe not, but, you know, we're still level 1. Alright, his turn now. And also, every monster receives experience at the end of it, so it doesn't really matter who you're winning, or, like, who's winning the battle. Every monster will receive experience and still level up. So it's kind of like a built-in experience share, too. It's really nice. Yeah, you can take a total of 4 monsters into one battle, and once all of them have been defeated, that is a game over, and it will send you back to your last save point. For this Nuzlocke, I'm not going to consider that like a total loss, unless it happens like early on, that we can just reset. But if it does happen, we'll just start back at our last save, probably just get rid of every mon that was in that battle, and use the remaining mons that we have. In the event we just get to where we have 0 mons, then obviously I'm going to have to reset, but let's just really hope that doesn't happen. I actually tested this out with only receiving 1 mon from the monster capsule machine, and it ended very, very quickly. I may have been able to continue if I just really leveled it up, but no one wants to just start a game by grinding. Okay, you're a high school student, right? Oh, middle school student. Yeah, you're a middle school student, right? That's a good age to play Monster Captain. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, we have some people that are just kind of, we have some people that are actually characters from the show, and then there's some people that are just, you know, random NPCs. Usually the characters from the show are a little bit more difficult, but it really depends on which character it is. Like, I know there's one character on this floor that does have somewhat stronger mons, so we're not going to take him on until we actually have some level up, and we'll be able to defeat him no problem. But yeah, it's really cool is whenever you get higher up in the floors, you're able to get better mons from the monster capsule machine. And you'll start to see a lot of, you know, favorites from the Yu-Gi-Oh show, like, you know, Blue Eyes White Dragon's one of them. You can get all pieces of Exodia, actually. You know, Feral and Karibo, even. But then you have a lot of random mons that never actually made it into the card game. Like, Topo here. Oh yeah, here's what I was talking about, the Buddy bonus. You can see he just kind of like flashed right there. So he's within range of the Brain Slime, and our Dragon Wing's also within range of the Brain Slime. So you'll see it increases our accuracy and increases power, so you'll see this is going to do a lot more damage. Okay, well, relatively speaking, a lot more damage. Once you get higher level, it can change an attack from like 15 to like 50 something. Oh yeah, and you get 1 star chip every time you defeat any of the NPCs. And in order to progress in the game, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, just hold down B and you run. Yeah, Pokemon didn't come up with running shoes, Yu-Gi-Oh did. This door right here is how you get to the Dark Master for each floor, and you need 10 star chips total to get through there. Let's go ahead and put some in now, because it's kind of annoying. You have to enter one after the other instead of just putting them all in at once. Alright, Dark Master room, entrance. Would you like to put in star chips? Yes. You need 9 left. Put another one. Yes. We're just going to go ahead and put all of ours in now. I think you have to at least have 1 star chip though left, so we may not be able to put every one we have in. Yeah, you have to have at least 1. Just like in Duelist Kingdom, if you have 0, then you're gone. Let's go ahead and battle her. Dark Master Room. The key to the Dark Master Room is star chips. You have to use them in order to open them. Okay, let's go ahead and battle. Yeah, everyone kind of has brain slime near the beginning of it, but eventually we'll start to see some different mons. Yeah, he's not even moving. Ooh, critical. Nice. Alright, take him out, and I think we may level up here? Oh, maybe not. I think we still maybe have 1 more. Yeah, the beginning of the game can be a little bit of a grind, just until you can get to where you can fight this person that has 3 Bigfoot is the name of the monster. And they can be a little bit tough, but once you're leveled up a little bit, they're nothing to worry about. But yeah, once we're able to beat him, I'll kind of just take that as a signal that we can move on to the Dark Master, because chances are we'll probably do pretty well against him. Yeah, also I'll go ahead and mention before we even get over there, once you get to the Dark Master's room, it's not even just battling him right off the bat. You actually get to go basically into a tabletop game to where you get to venture around talking to NPCs, trying to get through caves, dungeons, stuff like that, until you beat the scenario. And once you beat the scenario, then you get to leave, and that's whenever you receive the doll. And the dolls that you get, your friends, you can actually use in battle. Now those, whenever you lose them, or whenever you lose them in battle, they don't disappear for good. So those we can still continue to use. Alright, so yeah, as you guys saw, we did just level up there. So we'll be a little bit stronger now. I'd say maybe when we get to maybe about level 3, we should be able to take on the character that has Bigfoot. Yeah, I'll have to look up stats later, but I'm pretty sure Dragon Wing is a higher level, or like a rarer mon than Tapo, because his attacks do seem to be doing a little bit more damage. Oh yeah, a lot more since leveling up, man. Yeah, it's always so nice whenever you get to where you can just one-shot things. I'm also wondering, I think the reason I wasn't able to read Tapo's type earlier, I wasn't aware they're in the game, but I think he may just have no attribute. So kind of like a normal type in Pokemon. Alright, take out Torrigan. 12 experience points and 1 star chip. Let's see how many experience points we need until we get to the next level. 88. Okay, yeah, it may end up taking a while now that we're getting less experience. Let's go ahead and battle this guy. Ah, Yugi. Oh, I was saying he didn't know that you could purchase monster capsules through the monster capsule machine. What do you think they were there for? That's right, if it's okay, maybe we can fight. Alright, I think this guy, he's got a Torrigan and maybe one other mon, but he's not too strong, but we should get more experience points from him. Okay, he's got the little beetle guy. Actually, now that I'm seeing the beetle guy, I'll go ahead and mention, you can get kind of like power-up capsules that can power up different stats of your monsters. They also have evolution capsules, which only evolve certain monsters, and the beetle's one of them. If you're familiar with the Yu-Gi-Oh manga, where they actually play Capsule Monsters, then you'll remember what beetle evolves into, because Yugi uses it in one of the battles, and it's really cool. From what I remember, the evolution capsule, I think you get as part of the game. It's not really something that you have to like go out and look for that's randomly given to you. Yeah, this guy's too easy. Take him out. Let's see how much experience we get. 25? Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think if we battle him maybe 3 more times, then we should have enough to get to level 3, and then we'll take on Bigfoot. Well, I call him Bigfoot, but he's got Bigfoot monsters. Of course, Yugi. Well, I'll keep doing my best. Alright, let's battle again. Okay, he's aiming for victory. Let's battle again, is what he said. Yeah, this game's actually kind of a mix of Capsule Monsters with the tabletop game that Yugi plays against Bakura in the manga, which is really cool. It's something that they've never done with any other game before, but yeah, I feel like the two games mixed actually really makes sense. Ooh, crit. Oh, and you can battle, or you can attack 2 monsters at once if both of them are within range. Technically, I guess you could, you know, attack 4 at once, but the chances of being in a situation where you have 1 monster at each of your ranges it's pretty low, Alright, just beat Beaton. Alright, let's battle him one more again. Also, I probably won't be using speed up. You know, I generally use speed up for like Pokemon, but with this one, just to be safe, I probably won't use it unless we just get to like a dungeon that ends up being really grindy. Whenever you get into the dungeons, I'll explain later, but they have a certain system to where you can actually tell when you're going to get an encounter or not. And some dungeons have higher encounter rates than others, so we might speed up a little bit through those, but at the same time we don't want to lose any monsters accidentally. Right now he's attacking. That does like nothing. Alright, I'm actually going to switch over to him. He's a little bit easier to attack with. Yeah, I always want to have a good mix of, like, far-range mons and short-range mons. Sometimes the enemies will have the long-range ones, and you won't think that they're trying to attack one of your mons, and while you're attacking with short-range, they're actually killing your long-range one. That's happened to me before when I first started trying to see if the Nuzlocke rules would work. Because of a long-range one, this guy just completely knocked out one of my mons. It was in, like, the last fight of the dungeon, though, so whenever I got out, I just went back and picked up a new mon. Yeah, he really doesn't like moving the needle at all. Alright, this is probably gonna one-shot on me. Yep. Alright, is that a level up, or do we have one more? Yeah, just one more. I don't think we need that much more, so I might just defeat one of the weaker ones. 13. I think that other one only gave us 11, so we'll go ahead and do one more. Alright, we are getting close to the 30-minute mark, so probably after this one I'll go ahead and end right here. But like I said, I'm just going to take a very short break, and I'll be right back with the next episode. I kind of feel the temptation needs to speed up right here. Oh, he's actually moving beat on there. He's going to be annoying with this. Alright, we'll take him out with Topo then. I can't remember, but I think Topo might be one that can evolve too. I'm not sure what he would evolve into, but I'll have to look into that. And Topo can't even one-shot beat on. Alright, he's down, and we get to level 3. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and go over to the guy. Yeah, it's this guy that has the Bigfoots right here. We'll go ahead and save. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. This is a really fun game, and I'm really looking forward to this series as a whole. So yeah, if you guys really want to see more and you're interested, make sure you follow or subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.